Yo, P. Good morning, bro. How you doing, man? Ba-da-da-da, went, went. Went it. Went. I don't know where I just saw that flashlight right there. I don't know where. I didn't put that down there. Watching some Matrix clips. That's how you start the day off, bro? Watching Neo? I mean, there's worse ways to start the day off, you know? You could be like, I'm smoking my morning crack rock. You know, and I'd be like, whoa, pause, nigga. Now it goes through. Okay. Now I can smoke, nigga. Now I can smoke, nigga. You know? What time is it? Is it after 7? It's after 7. Everybody talking about the second Kendrick Lamar diss track.
Huh? Don't film you? Guys, look who it is. It's Keith Murray.
Why are you filming me?
Because you're famous. You're cool.
Okay,
Do you want money?
Yes.
You want money?
Yes.
How much?
How much money will you give me?
20.
Okay.
20.
Okay.
So let me just record you real quick.
Why are you recording me?
Because you Keith Murray.
Okay. I don't understand.
You really Keith Murray?
Yes.
Can you sing something?
Huh?
That's crazy. How they let Keith Murray go out like that?
Can you sing? Rap something?
I don't know. That's wild. Is Cinco de Mayo? Really? I didn't know that. I know it's kind of cool this morning outside. What the hell? Yeah, Murray. He has an addiction. Let that addiction get to him. Some people can't fight back against that shit, though. Addiction strong as fuck. It's a very, very strong thing, man. Are you really Keith Murray? Sing something for $20. Bitch, get the fuck out of here, bitch. What is wrong with you? Why are you trying to fucking disrespect that man like that? Cause you're famous. That's why I'm recording you. Cause you're famous. Bitch. How much you want? How much money you want? You sing something for me, I'll give you $20. Look, everybody, I made Keith Murray sing a song for $20. Bitch, I fucking the disrespect. Yeah, and she don't even sound like a sister. Is that Keith Murray? Bitch, how you even know? Who is you? Where you come from? He said the culture folks is gonna kill this shit today. Cinco de Mayo. Oh, I didn't do my Duolingo lessons this morning. Since it's just me and you right now, Puff, let me do my Spanish. Get my Spanish lesson out the way real quick for the day. You talking about watch and observe. Uh-oh. I think this the just the last unit in this section. I got get my breath back before I try to speak Espanol.
Tú lees mucho en el trabajo. Tú lees mucho en el trabajo.
Tú lees mucho.
Mucho. El trabajo. Tú lees mucho en el trabajo.
Tú lees mucho en el trabajo. Guess that's what she said, which means I think it's a question. Do you read a lot at your job? Yeah, I got my passport.
Yo leo las cartas ahora.
Yo leo las cartas. Alright. I read some letters. I read some letters today. They gonna make me go to India.
Yo leo las cartas ahora.
Yo leo las. Oh, damn. I put los instead of las. Damn. The Dolly Bali. Where do you have the computers? Where do you have the computers, Pedro? So that would be Donde tener Donde tener el computadores, Pedro? Donde
¿Dónde tener
tener
las computadoras? Pedro,
how? Tener tienes. Oh my god. Donde tienes, not donde tener.
¿Dónde tienes los bolígrafos, Pedro?
Donde tienes los bolígrafos, Pedro? Do you have the pens? No, where?
¿dónde tienes?
Alright, got that one right. Raphael, are you the boss? Raphael, two. To El Jefe?
Jefe.
Sarah K. Quieres? Sarah, what messages do you have? And I didn't say Siri. Stop. Messages is mensajes. All right. I don't know how to spell that. Mensajes. Mensajes. Sajes. The boss write. The boss writes the message. The messages here. The boss writes the messages here. Is el jefe escribe
la
la
mensajes
mensajes aquí.
aquí.
What? Why do I always put singular instead of plural when it's more than one? That's where I keep fucking up the most at.
El fin de semana yo trabajo poco. El fin de semana yo trabajo poco.
Mm-hmm.
El fin de semana yo trabajo poco.
Mm.
Yo tengo una jefa simpática.
Yo tengo what? Un jefe simpática. I have a nice boss. Yo tengo un jefe simpático. Why am I missing so much? Yo tengo un jefe una jefe simpático. Oh my fucking god, bro. Yeah, I can read this shit better than I can speak it.
Yo leo las cartas ahora.
Why?
Tienes.
Los. Yo tengo una jefa simpática. Yo leo las cartas ahora. Get more with Super
Wow, that
Duolingo.
took forever. And I messed up like
Reach your language
5,
goals
6
fast.
fucking times.
Premium features that optimize your learning.
With
With
low
no limits to the
and
mistakes
los
you can make.
and la and
And
lots.
no ads.
I always fucking
Super
forget to
learners,
put
4.2 times.
the S on when it's plural for some reason. I don't know. It's all good. I made it though. 172 days. 172 days without missing a lesson. I don't care if I got it wrong. If I got most of them wrong, I still finished it for today. All right, well, that's enough of that. I struggled through that one. Goddamn.
What do you think of this? Yeah, did you see the simulated combat on TV? Yeah, I watched it. A bunch of rich gladiators that could care less about me. Did you see it? Yeah, I'm empty too.
I have not been sleeping well lately, bro. I have not. Not even gonna lie. And my back has got everything all fucked up, son.
Once said, welcome to the fucking news. I'm your host, Kellerman, and I want to catch you up on all the bullshit that's been going on U.S. college campuses. As you've probably heard, there have been a number of college campus demonstrations protesting what's happening in Gaza.
I was on Helldivers yesterday. Oh man, this shit trying to make me sign in to all kind of shit to watch something on Reddit. I'm good. I don't even think I have that app. Yeah, my back is on fire right now. See if anybody on Instagram this morning. Oh man, we had a couple of nice days up here, and then today just looks like blah. It is not. It is definitely not a nice looking day outside today, and it's a little chilly too. I might close these windows actually. It just looks like we're gonna get rain all day. Just gonna get rain all day. Oh hell no, I can't crack. I've been trying, bro. But I got adjusted on Friday. She cracked my back for me on Friday, and it seemed like it felt good for a little while after that, and then that shit got extra fucking stiff. I don't know, man. It's really kind of chilly up here this morning. I'm thinking I might Do I gotta turn the heat on? I don't want to do that. I really don't want to turn the heat on, but geez, it's I feel like it's fucking 40 degrees up in here. No need to be romantic. I hit it from the back just so you don't get attached. I like the way you kiss me. I can tell you miss me. I can tell it hits. No need to be romantic. I hit it from the back just so you don't get attached. I know that you're shitty and you're bad for me, but I can't stop thinking about it. If you think I'm pretty, put your hands on me. The Helldivers, though. I was on that shit for like an hour yesterday, and I don't know, man. The two squads I was playing with, nobody won't talk on that shit, bro. I'm like, yo, tell me what to do. What mission we running? And motherfuckers will not talk on that game, yo. Out of the, yo, good morning. Out of the, a few hours, because I only played that shit for like a few hours. Like 2 hours, 3 hours. But out of the couple of hours that I played that shit, yo, I've only talked to two people on that game. And the two people I talked to were in the same squad the one time. It was four of us, and three of us had our mics on, and the one guy didn't. And every other time I've played that game since, like nobody talks in that game. I'm like, bro, this is a co-op game, a cooperative game, which means you're gonna have to use your words and communicate, yo. Oh, you text me something. Oh man, I bit my cheek last night trying to eat some snacks and shit. Fuck my shit up. Trying to build a squad, bro. You can't build a squad if people ain't talking to you. If nobody ain't in there talking, I'm like, yo, anybody mic check. Everybody got their mics on? Radio silence. It's like, really, guys? Just complete radio silence in there. Ah. Oh. Whew, just twisting like that. Phew, shit. Yo, what's up? What's up? Good morning. Man, you ain't in church? You ain't getting ready for church? It's Sunday. It's Sunday morning. Hmm? Y'all ain't trying to get ready to go to praise and worship service? He said, I have a church. I bet you do got a church. What's it called, Puff? House of the Lord. House of the Lord. House of the Lord. On the mountaintop. Built on. House of the Lord. This the house of the Lord. On the mountaintop. And it's built from love. House of the Lord. It's the house of the Lord. On the mountaintop. And it's built from love. House of the Lord. This the house of the Lord. On the mountaintop. And it's built from love. Like, he said, no ma'am. He said, I'm part of no ma'am. You know what that is? That's like a grown up version of the He-Man Women Haters Club. That's all that shit is, bro. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Not the beer cans. You said keep that. Which one? Where's that one? This one right here. Oh fuck! I can't remember which one it was now. Didn't I just heart that shit? Buff. I can't remember which one that shit was now. Oh, yo, good morning. What up, what up, what up? James Brown, what's good, bro? Bro, I really can't. There was two of them back to back that. Yo, good morning. Yo, my man MJ was good, dog. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna add a section. In this section, we're gonna do this. Then we're gonna delete that. Sections. vibe this morning. You'll get something crunk this morning. This morning, guys. All right, that's not bad for like a little. What we did like 30 minutes on there real quick. Little 30-minute beat. With no name, so that shit is now called um my song number 7. I'm gonna call this one Sunday Morning. Why am I gonna call it Sunday Morning, guys? It's called Sunday Morning because we just made it on Sunday morning. Okay, I think that's simple enough. Because we made it on Sunday morning, so there you go. There go the name of it. All right, so far this morning we have done our Spanish lessons, which we failed miserably at, but suffered through all the way to the end. And then we made a beat, and now we about to paint. And we've been streaming the whole time. I even streamed my Spanish lesson this morning, which was horrible. Yeah, it's raining all day, man. This is the fucking pits. My son tried to get me to come down to Philly today, and I told him I'll come down there if it ain't raining all day and check the weather. Man, they talking about rain until 6 o'clock. But what we gonna do on a rainy day? Nothing. That's what we're not gonna do nothing on a rainy day. All right, Instagram. This is so hard now for me to stream on Instagram. I know that there's very few. There's only a handful of people who actually watch my Instagram streams anyway. But at the same time, like if I listen to anything on Instagram, yo, they shut my shit down with no hesitation, bro. They just click, click. Sorry, you're listening to content that's not your own. Bitch, I'm not up here bootlegging and stealing people's shit, man. I'm not. None of my social media platforms are even monetized. Yeah, I do realize I don't make money from any of this, right? Ain't nobody trying to steal nobody content. If I was, if I was stealing, it seemed like there should be some type of monetary gain if I'm taking something. Or some kind of gain. I'm not gaining shit. I guess I'm gaining um, material to listen to. That's it. I just have something to, and on top of that, I'm actually, if I listen to someone else's content, that's advertisement for them. You know, I'm publicizing your content, and I'm distributing your content amongst my subscribers, and so I'm helping you reach a whole different audience. Why wouldn't someone want that? But nope. What do you call subs, hoagies, now that you're in in the mix of the north? Uh, everybody up here say like a sub sandwich. Cause there's Subways are everywhere. You know, so if you want to go to Subway, and some people say get a sub, or you want to go to Subway and get a hoagie. It's hardly kind of split. I hear a lot of people say it both ways. You don't hear people say grinders though. People, I don't know. I remember a while ago, some people would call them grinders. But you don't hear that anymore. A submarine sandwich. I normally say hoagie too. Anyway, just get a hoagie. Wow, what do you normally say? Am I hungry already? Dang. I did I did just puff a little bit though, I ain't gonna lie to you. That's what took me so long to make the beat. I was trying to smoke the whole time. Come on, Instagram. You should let me listen to something on YouTube or because I have content, but I don't want to listen to myself while I talk and listen to myself. Like, goddamn. Make your own content. I am. This is the content I'm making right here. But I need background music. What do you guys? Well, we had the whole conversation yesterday. Sorry, dog. I don't get out much. Just wanted to know. I say so. Um, had a conversation yesterday about the TikTok ban. This is just I don't know why this is on my mind so much, but I really, really, really think this is not good, bro. These motherfuckers are trying to silence everybody right before this election. And after listening to Russell Brand cover some stories yesterday, I didn't realize that Joe Biden was actually schmoozing up to like young TikTok creators and trying to get them to influence and persuade their followers to vote Dem and vote for Biden because he has no pull really amongst young people. So they say that, oh, we're not paying these guys, but then there was somebody found some kind of receipt saying that you at least paid for their transportation to get to the White House to meet you. And so if you paid for them to travel to see you and have a little meeting at the White House, I guarantee there are some other perks in there somewhere. Trying to grease these young people's palms so they can persuade all their peers to be deaf, dumb, and blind to this shit. And while you're trying to leverage the platform in your advantage, at the same time control it to disadvantage the opposition. We either need to ban TikTok completely or have it controlled by an American company. You know, at least the American branch or the American side of TikTok has to be controlled by an American company. Why? Because then the government can control that company, or at least they can be in cahoots with each other as to what type of content gets put out. Right now, Nobody in America has any fucking say so over what goes on TikTok, and they don't like that shit. They don't like it. Information is the motherfucking key, bro. Knowledge is power. And right now, if you can't see that these people are trying to keep you uninformed by banning this platform, I don't know what. These motherfuckers want to keep you in the dark. Bad as hell. But some people like that though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we should ban TikTok. And freedom of speech is freedom of speech. I don't care where that shit is at, yeah. You don't want motherfuckers to say some shit on there? And then China is a conservative communist country, so it's not like they're gonna do anything more outlandish than any other platform. They're not gonna have like pornography and nudity or child abuse or anything like that on there. So if that's not going on, then what's the problem? What's where's the harm? What's the real beef? You know, if they're not showing snuff, if they're not allowing like snuff films and pornography to be transmitted through their platform, then why are your panties in the bunch? That's the part I can't understand. I don't understand what's the threat. Where's the threat with TikTok? Can somebody explain it to me? Why does the American government want to ban or control TikTok? Is this another thing like they were trying to do with Elon Musk and like, oh, he's the 1%. This man he owns too much stuff already. He shouldn't have control over such a powerful platform. Why? Nobody can ever. Well, because it's dangerous to allow everybody to say what they want to say. Why? Why? We have so many laws in place that regulate speech. And there's crimes punishable for hate speech. You can go to jail for hate speech. This shit is already on the books. Bunch of laws. Why do we need more laws and regulations? Why? Because now the world is more connected and information can flow more freely and they don't have control over the information like they used to. So they can't control the information, they can't control the narrative. If they can't control the narrative, they can't control the minds. And if they can't control the minds, they can't control society. For Instagram and YouTube, this stream is for entertainment purposes only. I am not giving out any type of advice because I am not a professional in any field. I do not hold any degrees or certification in any field or category. I am not giving out any advice, whether it be medical, political, religious, or scientific. If you think anything that I say may be true, I would advise you to do your own research and figure things out for yourself because most of the times I have absolutely no idea what I'm talking about and I'm normally wrong because I'm only doing this for fun. So don't believe anything I say at all. This stream for Instagram and YouTube are for entertainment purposes only. And if they can't control society, and then they can't live their little godlike lives in their ivory towers anymore. And they see it coming. They know it's coming. Everybody has woken up to the fucking odds. Because the curtain is the goddamn government. But behind the curtain, we starting to figure out who all these motherfuckers is. And we don't like it. And now they like, shut this shit down. Why? Y'all hide too much shit, man. Y'all hide too much shit, man. The deep state, man, y'all niggas is getting exposed. And that's why y'all fear motherfuckers like Trump. So much so, y'all trying to fucking ban goddamn TikTok. You can't let them speak. We can't let these motherfuckers communicate. Stop the message. It's too late, yo. It's too late. F Society, Mr. Robot. I remember that. That was. I gotta go back to that show. Cause only I only watched the first 3 or 4 episodes. They got to the amusement park and they went on the Ferris wheel and they were having like the deep conversation on the Ferris wheel. Like, so he's at work. It starts off in a cafe. He sets the guy up, and that's how you know like he's some weird ass vigilante type dude. Then he sees his therapist. Then it shows a little bit of his job. Like the first few episodes are really good character building. Um, his problems with medication and drugs, and then the weird messages. Then he meets the people at the abandoned arcade or whatever. Then he realizes like the new guy comes into his company or some shit, and then he's brought into the group, and then they come up with like they start coming up with the basic structure for what they want to do. And then like I say him and the one guy have like this conversation where they're sitting on this Ferris wheel, and that's like the last part that I can remember of watching of that show. Oh boy. What am I doing here? Oh, her jacket. Yeah, but Mr. Robot, it was years ago. It came out on USA network, but it definitely had a lot of it was just a conspiracy show with fucking hackers. And the hackers trying to take down the bad guys. Alright, what I was doing was adding some more paint to this palette. Because I ran out of, well, I didn't run out of blue and black, but my blue and black dried up on me. And that's how sometimes people are like, oil paint takes forever to dry. Like, not really, because I was just using that paint yesterday. And then I came in here this morning, and the shit is fucking hard as a brick. It's too hard to use. And it's just like, well, damn. Some colors do take forever to dry, but then some colors don't. The mysteries of oil paints. It's all in the pigments. Different pigments. I think over the years I've noticed that like purples and reds seem to take the longest to dry. Almost whatever brand you use or anything, man. I don't know what the fuck it is with purple and red, yo. Them colors, whew, man, you be waiting weeks for that shit to dry. So I'm trying to do like something in this area, trying to connect some of these details to some of these details because there's like a little gap right here that I didn't get to yet. So completely forgot what we were just talking about, or at least what I was talking about. Anyway, must not have been that important. Oh, why they don't want Trump in there, scared of the deep state being exposed. Oh, TikTok, that's what it was. The whole thing was all back to TikTok. But now Trump got his own Truth Social. I was actually thinking about buying a couple shares of that shit just to be on the safe side, you know what I'm saying? Just in case old Trump hit it out the park with another little business real quick. Like, yo, and get some of that revenue, man. I ain't never even log on to that bitch not one time. I couldn't even tell you what the UI looks like. Truth Social. I might try it out though. You know what I'm saying? Just to fuck with the boy, be like, yo, I logged on to that shit one time. I got an account. You got my information in there. You know what I'm saying? You can spy on me if you need to. I see how you acting now. You ain't gonna find you can spy on me if you need to. You ain't gonna find shit though. You know what I'm saying? Except the truth. The truth as I understand it to be. Which can be a lot of different things. Alternative facts. Yo, YouTube, why is my head so much in the fucking shot every time? Okay, guys, hold on. Oh, hell. I feel retarded right now. Wait a minute. Okay, there it goes. There we go. Is my head not in the shot now? Because I don't think y'all need to see my big, shiny, greasy ass forehead while we paint. Ooh, shit. Ooh, boy, that back. Damn, man. Just any little wrong fucking movement now just is ridiculous. Alright, that transition right there looks a little neater, I would say. That's all I'm really trying to get is just a little more contrast here and there. Hopefully this can be like the last detail layer. I'm not sure, but let's see. It doesn't seem like there should be much left. Unless I want to nitpick it to death. And I don't want to do that. I just want to make a cool piece of art. You know what I'm saying? Lord have mercy. I ain't gonna lie, yo. Like, since my back has been bothering me, I've been smoking a whole lot more. But now even that shit don't even seem to be helping a lot, really. And I'm trying not to keep taking, like, all the over-the-counter shit. Because foods, I can handle almost any kind of food with no problem. But as soon as I start taking, like, Tylenol and shit like that, that should be fucking my stomach up. I don't like that shit, you know. And sometimes it works. But even that, lately, like the last time, I took like 3, I don't know, Advil or Aleve, one of them. Took 3 of them shits. And that shit ain't do shit. Yo, it's just like, I'm just eating this shit for no reason. I'm good on that. I just rather suck the pain up then. If I'm pop these fucking, whatever these fucking pills is, I don't know what the fuck is in that shit either. And then I take the shit and it don't do nothing. Never mind. I'm good. And then now, like I say, shit, I already smoked this morning and man, that shit ain't doing nothing. Well, my back is fucking. And I was hoping to go to the gym tomorrow and try to get back into my routine. Well, even if my back is hurting, I'm still going to the gym tomorrow. Fuck that, yo. If I don't do nothing but go stretch and walk on a treadmill or something, I gotta. No, they don't work. That shit don't work. I gotta figure something else out. Cause it's not like see now I can feel that shit in my legs again. Damn, I done fucked myself up. I'm not doing up but fucking sitting down and I just turned around. That's all I did was turn around. And it's like when the shit eases up, it's the pain doesn't really ever go away now. It's not as bad. It's like levels, it's just different levels of pain now. And so the levels were super low, and then as soon as I do something, the fucking shit shoots back up. Like just now, I got the sharp ass spike of pain, and now it just stays there. And it's like, can you please calm the fuck down a little bit? All I did was turn around and reach for a fucking paintbrush. I'm not even doing shit. I'm not even doing nothing, man. Why is my back hurting so bad? I'm sitting down. I did my stretches this morning, and I'm sitting down. I don't know what else I can do. He said take a shot and turn the heat up. And you saw a UFO? I'm about to go sit on that fucking heating pad. That's why I might just bring that shit up here now and sit on it, cause I gotta get some painting done. Yo, this back pain has just been throwing me off so much. Like it's so uncomfortable. Like I just need a better chair. I should bring. Well, no, cause then I'll be scared to carry that shit the fuck up here. But I have a bigger chair downstairs. I think this paint chair is just it's not the greatest, and normally I don't mind. This chair is fine. Like I said, it's not great, but it's not a terrible chair. But like right now, this chair is the fucking worst. For some reason, yo, this shit feels so hard to sit in. And so lately, like the best chair I have is my gaming chair, and it's nice because it's a gaming chair. It's meant to be sat in for hours. Like they know how like some hardcore gamers are. And so that's the one chair in the house where I can literally like sit in that shit for hours with no problem. So did you slip a disc? No, I pinched the nerve. It's my sciatic nerve. So I pinched it years ago, bro, like 7 years ago. Cause I've been here 5 years. Hold on. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Oh, damn. I've been here 6 years. And so I pinched my nerve a couple of years before I moved here. Uh, yes, I've had this going for a while. The first time it happened was probably the worst. And ever since it's happened, this is like the the third highest time right now. Because every once in a while, you know, you have some back pain, whatever, whatever. Oh, my back hurts. But over the years, there's been two other times where it's felt like this now. Like, oh, this is not good at all. And so that's why I try to maintain my workout routine and do a lot of core and strength training because I know I have a bad back. And so, well, I guess it's a slip disc. I don't. Is that the same thing as a pinched nerve? I don't know. I guess the disc can shift and apply pressure to certain parts of the nerve and the spinal cord, and it's not a very easy fix if fixable at all. You just kind of let the body cycle through it. And once again, you can strengthen parts of the back to help stabilize yourself. But as far as like, oh, you threw your back out. Here, take this, or here we can do this for like. Nah, there is no magic cure for that. Yo, I hate how my fucking Instagram ends so fast.
Here's how to unlock your full back in seconds. Go next to a door frame, pull your toes up against it. I'm going to grip into the door frame with my hands slightly below chin level. Let's take our chin towards our chest. From here, I'm going to lean backwards with my body weight, kind of like taking my butt down towards the floor, until I feel a very deep stretch in my upper back all the way down to my lower back. I also feel it into my glute buttocks and the back of my legs. Hold this comfortably for 20 to 30 seconds. From there, I'm going to rock forward, take my hands, place them on my hips, drive my hips into the door frame, and then lean backwards with my upper back. This puts the back into extension, which helps not only stretch it, but also take a lot of pressure off of it. Again, a comfortable hold for 20 to 30 seconds, and then from there, I'm just going to repeat this 3 to 5 times. And with each repetition, try to stretch into it just a little bit more. Here's how to unlock your full back in seconds. Go next to a door frame.
Yeah, my chiropractor has me doing very similar stretches. Oh man. Yeah, it's a whole bunch of different stretching routines they say that can help. And that's it. That's what I say. It's like, oh, so how do you fix it? Well, you can do some stretches. Like and what else? Uh we can put you on a bunch of pain pills. And I'll try the stretches. Cause there's legit like no surgery. Yeah, the Instagram reels be just stopping, nigga. I'm telling you, bro. I should be like, all right, you're done. But how do you know I'm done? Because we're telling you you're done. We just told you you're done. We're gonna stop your shit, yo. You say not food when I get older. Damn. Tensor unit? Hmm. I don't know, man. I need something. Okay, the shit I got going on right now, this is not where it's at all. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit, bro. Yeah, I might have to run downstairs and get that heating pad. And I can't hardly do it right now. God damn. Am I complaining? Damn, do I see this shit? This is what I'm saying, man. This shit is affecting me too bad, yo. Once again, not gonna lie, yo, like not being able to go to the gym, that shit is a little depressing. And now I have fears of going back to the gym and just like, am I gonna hurt myself again? Nah, super frustrating. Super frustrating. Yo. Good morning. How's it going? bad, guys. That took forever. But I got breakfast and I got my heating pad. Alright. Turn this thing on. Yo, what's up? Uh-oh. I'm about to drop the stand. Yep, this one I need it right here. What is everybody else having for breakfast this morning? Do you guys eat breakfast? A lot of people don't eat breakfast. Like when I feel like fasting, I think breakfast is the easiest meal to skip. But I do enjoy a good breakfast. Get your day started. My bad, man. This shit's so good I can't even talk right now. Alright. I'm super hungry. One of the two. It's past starting to get warm now. But I should be feeling so good. I ain't gonna lie, guys. I ain't gonna make it a long time this morning. That shit is extra painful for some reason. You have to break and do some more stretches or something. Or I lay my ass the fuck back down. Amazing. What's good, bro? Top of the morning. Let's just drop oatmeal. Over here making a mess, man. He said breakfast is a must for me. I can't do it without my breakfast. Not at work yet. But do you get a day off? When do you get a day off? You know it. You do know it's Sunday, right? Man, it's the Lord's Day. Tell them people. I'm telling them people you gotta go to praise and worship service this morning. You ain't got time for work today, bro. Tell them something. He's not at work yet. Yet. God damn. Hold up now. Have I been eating all the stems on these blueberries? I guess. Because that blueberry got a stem on it. And this blueberry got a stem on it. It ain't going to hurt me. I'm just mad that I saw it just now. Knowing that I probably already ate all the stems on the rest of them. Like, fuck it. You know? Oh, well. He said my weekend is Monday and Tuesday. I got it set up like that. Just in case I need a doctor's appointment. that ain't bad. That ain't bad right there. Yeah, I need days off during the week, man, because sometimes, man, I be needing to do. I gotta set appointments and be places. Everything gonna be happening on the weekends. You know what I'm saying? Everything don't happen on the weekends, nigga. I need to be off doing business hours for some shit, man. Well, if I need to go to the bank, the post office, I can't be at this hospital all day. I got business I need to tend to. You can't tend to all type of business on the weekend all the time. But 4 hours, that ain't too bad. We know you ain't gonna do shit while you in there anyway. This ain't nothing I'm making up out of the thin blue sky. This is what you told me. That might not be exactly how you said it. That's not verbatim. But basically, 4 hours, I'll be in. I'll be there. Huh? It's that way, man. No, all the way down, past the bathroom, you're gonna go down that hall. Yes, ma'am. No problem. Okay? Alright. Shit. Talking about. Fuck this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? 4 hours, I got it. I can on a Sunday morning, I can do that. I can do a little 4 hours for you. They ain't gonna hurt. They ain't gonna hurt too bad. You know, I'll be right there. Let me go ahead and get these little couple extra hours in on Sunday real quick. I ain't gonna do shit when I get there. I'm gonna do something. All that I need to do. Because for 4 hours, y'all motherfucker getting a bare minimum. If it absolutely needs to be, that's what I'm doing today. People, if I can't, excuse me, ma'am, you're going to have to ask somebody else. I don't have that information. I'm sorry. Not on a Saturday. We gotta break this shit down some kind of way. I'm gonna put the bulk of the hours in on the one day. I'm gonna put most of the hours in on the one day, cause the next day, bitch, I ain't about to be here all day. We gotta figure something out. But you can do 210. No, you're not hearing me. I ain't about to be here all day on no Sunday. I work all day Saturday, and Sunday, bitch, I'm out. I used to do 412s. I would work 4 12-hour shifts, and then I would have 4 days off, which is weird on how our time went in. So some weeks you would get paid for your 4 days, and then some weeks you would only get paid for 3 days because of how the time went in. And then it was just, I don't know, I liked having the 4 days off. And so it just, like, each week the week would just slide one day. And so for a couple of weeks, you would have most of the week off. And then for a couple of weeks, you'll have most of the weekend off. So it wasn't really wasn't a terrible schedule. It just, when it came to like getting paid on those short weeks, it's like, yo, that shit just feel weird because you're working 48 hours, but your paycheck doesn't reflect 48 hours because that one day Because when time goes in, that one day is going to be on your next paycheck, and it's just like, huh? And that's what I tell everybody, yo. All the new guys, I tell motherfuckers, yo, 12-hour shifts ain't that bad. Your first two 12-hour shifts, you be all right. That third shift, you ain't gonna like that third one, and then the fourth one, but you gonna be ready to kill everybody and kill yourself on that fourth 12 hours. Man, that last day is just like, bro, that shit is the worst, the worst, the worst. I hate it. I hated the last day of the shift, bro, cause you really burnt out. Um, weekly pay. And we got paid weekly. Yeah, but I think time went in on Sundays. So if your last day was on Monday and time went in on Sunday, then you working Monday, but that Monday ain't gonna be on your check for that rotation. So you work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, right? That's your shift for the week. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday was your four days. Time goes in on Sunday. So your paycheck is gonna only have Friday, Saturday, Sunday on that bitch, and that Monday will go towards your next paycheck. And so you work Monday, and then you're off Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then you go back to work Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. And so like when your week starts getting into that Sunday shit, it always fucks you up because that other day goes towards the next paycheck. Yeah. Like I said, it wasn't terrible, but that was one thing about it. And then, but at the same time too, like after your shift, you get 4 days off. Like where else? What other like a lot of other schedules don't give you 4 days off in a row every time you're off. Like if most people take 4 days off from work, that's a vacation for most people. Even if they're going somewhere, they'll take a half a day or a day to travel somewhere and then spend like 2 days doing some grand old shit and then take another day to travel back home to get ready for work. Like 4 days is a vacation for a lot of people. And like, but that I don't know. That's the one thing I did like about that schedule. Like when I'm off, nigga. I got 4 days in a row off. And then like you didn't they didn't give you a lot of vacation time, but with the 4x4 schedule, if you take if you take 4 days off, you're actually getting 12 days off. Shit. Yeah, so if you took 4 days off, so you have your regular 4 days that you're scheduled off, and then when your work week comes up, if you take that 4 days off, so that's 8 days you're already off, and then you have another 4 days off for your other scheduled days off after that shit. So I used to love love doing that shit. Like I say, if you take one shift off, that's fucking 12 days in a row. You ain't gotta go to work. So there was some perks. If you looked on on the bright side, you can see some advantages of working that type of schedule. But the work was hard though. I ain't even gonna lie. People made it harder than it was. It wasn't like easy work. So doing that shit for fucking 12 hours, bruh. No sir. I could never go back to no shit like that. Especially with how my fucking health is now. Man, look. Alright, so we got some breakfast. We've been here for 2 hours. Well, it says 2 hours. I've probably only painted for about 45 minutes. Not gonna lie, because we sat in here for about 40 minutes making a beat earlier. And then I took like 20 minutes to go downstairs and fix some breakfast and get my heat pad. And then, of course, I sit here and run my mouth and smoke. So I try to be realistic. Oh, he was in there painting for 2 hours. No. I was in here for 2 hours. Out of those 2 hours, I probably painted less than an hour. I did an hour of some other shit. Maybe painted for about 40 minutes. Oh boy. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be raining all day. This sucks. You know what that means, guys? Damn. That means I just gotta sit around and play video games all day. I hate that. You know, man. Yo, Demario's good, bro. I hate days like that, man, when you just gotta do that, you know. Bro. Hey, we in the studio trying to make a masterpiece, man. You know how we do. In the studio trying to make it do what it do, man. I'm gonna have to plug my phone in soon, I think. Cyberpunk treating me well, bro. I told you once you get on that Cyberpunk, bro, it's a good game. Okay, Project CD Red, they did kind of fucked up Cinco de Mayo. That's today? Oh yeah, but my man Puff did say that was today. What? Oh yeah, where paints work. But no, yeah, my man told me it was Cinco de Mayo. So it's a rainy ass day here. I don't think people are gonna be doing much. Well, I ain't gonna lie, Spanish motherfuckers gonna party, nigga. And then like my neighborhood is really, really blended, so there's a lot of Spanish families around here. So if I hear some partying today, I wouldn't be surprised, even though like it's not a nice day. Like look, check it out. No, it's not nice. It's just gray. Look at the clouds. No sun, everything's just bland looking. Nothing ain't casting no shadows because there's no sunlight out there. It's just a gray, wet, dreary day. But I guarantee, man, like you said, it's still a holiday, Cinco de Mayo. Somebody gonna get crunk some way. Somebody gonna say fuck it, still turn up, nigga. Still turn up, yo. You know, I ain't doing nothing today, man. I'm in so much pain right now. I'm sitting here smoking my brains out, trying not to take a goddamn Tylenol or something. I mean, not like this is something out the ordinary, but now I'm in a whole different mindset of not just for euphoria, but actually for pain treatment. So I'm gonna hit this one more time, and then we're gonna try to where were we working at? On the back side of her jacket here, adding a little more contrast to this portion. And then if we can knock out like this part, and there's not a lot of detail here. I just like I said want to add a little contrast here and there. We'll drop this down, and then we can work on her headband. And once again, we're getting kind of close to wrapping this piece up. I feel like I can have this done before next weekend. So if I just hit it in the evenings, a couple hours throughout the week, I think I may be able to wrap it up. Hopefully. We'll see though. If not, it is what it is. If I don't get it done throughout the week, I don't see why I won't be able to finish it over the course of next weekend. And I think this painting has drawn out long enough. Like I said, I've taken several breaks while working on this piece, so it's been on the easel for a while. I'm kind of anxious to get it off the easel now and get on to the next piece. I think I'm really more excited about starting the next piece than I am about finishing this piece. I've seen so much wacky shit. I can imagine, bro. Trust me. I don't like going there because of that reason. Like you say, hospital, crazy ass places, bro. I can imagine the stories you can tell for days. How long you been in this field? Whether it's in the same position you are now or in a different, like you say, you were in ER before, but in just working in healthcare in the hospital field in general, like how long have you been doing that? Mark, what's good, bro? Because one of my mans is a cop in New York, and not in some fucking suburb or upper New York. This nigga, I think he does like the Brooklyn precinct, like 4 years. Yo, my man's been a cop for like 10 years, 11 years or some shit. The stories this motherfucker can tell for days, and you doing that shit for 4 years. I know you got days worth of stories. The one story that stick out in my head the most from my homie though, this shit is crazy because he's a crazy motherfucker, yo. Yo, he's a really good cop, yo. A black guy too. Really, really good cop. Um, but at the same time, for him it's a job. You know, that's his career. He loves his job and he loves what he do. But he tells me, like, when I clock out, I'm off the clock, man. You be seeing all these vigilante cops, you know, off-duty police officer. He says, man, when I'm off the clock, man, I mind my business, bro. I mind my business. And I'm not no hero, and I'm not trying to save everybody. I can't save the world. I got a wife and 2 kids at home, 2 young kids. And so he said when he clock out, he really clock out. You know what I'm saying? And then he told me one time he just clocked out, yo. He's leaving. He's still in the precinct, but he's clocked out. He's walking out. He's almost out of the precinct, right? And as he's leaving out the building, this lady comes in. this Spanish girl comes in, and she's covered in blood. And she looks at him and says, I think I killed my boyfriend. And he turns around and goes back to the desk. He said, hey, y'all need to get somebody down here. There's a possible homicide. And then he says, ma'am, somebody will be right here to help you. Yeah, I hope everything is okay. And then he walks out. I was like, you ain't trying to do that. He was like, bro, I just locked out, dog. I was like, man, if I would have said any more than that, I would have had to do paperwork, and then I would have been there for another 4 or 5 hours. He was like, man, when I clock out, dog. He's like, yo, y'all need to get somebody out here. It's a possible homicide. Damn. I think I could. He was like, bro, she was covered in blood. I mean, it was all on her face and her hair, all on her leg. She was like covered in blood, bro. And then she looks right at me. And she says, I think I killed my boyfriend. I was like, man, look, I just walked back to the desk and I just called somebody, yo, man, yo, look, y'all need to come handle this real quick. Oh, man. And then, yo, my man Sketch, don't put me in your pocket, nigga. I'm in the pocket. Yo, Sketch, you hear me? Put me out your pocket. Some can leave the uniform at the job and others can't. Ain't that the truth? I work with people higher level than cops. I know that's right. My man he ain't a beat cop no more. Now he's a trainer. He like gets the recruits and like hips them to the streets and shit. Kind of like Alonzo in Training Day, I guess. I don't know. But he's going for detective. He's a badass, man. Still active military. He did, I think, 8 years in the army. Still a young guy, yo. I think he went to college, did 4 years of college, got out of college, went to the army, was in there for a couple years, got out that shit. Now he's been a cop in New York ever since he got out of the army, and he's been doing this shit for so long. He's set to retire before he's 50. I think he's gonna be like 40, 45 or 46 when he can retire. And now he's taking pilot lessons, learning how to fly. I think last month he was his first landing practice. Actually, he's done flight, he's done takeoff, and then he was doing landing. And I think he says in a couple of months he has to do like a solo flight. But yeah, he says he's gonna retire so young. He's like, shit, nigga, I ain't gonna sit around and do nothing. I got to pick up a skill or a hobby or something now. And so he says, yeah, but by the time he retires, he already have his pilot license. And then he says, he's just gonna try to get gigs flying celebrities and shit because once again he has a bunch of military and police training, so he can be like a super pilot and make sure, bruh, nobody's hijacking this plane. And he say he has a buddy who does like celebrity flights, and he's like sometimes if a superstar wants to go to the fly from wherever to the Super Bowl or something, man, and even if they're going from I don't know, from Nevada to Texas or whatever, he'd be like, yo, that should be like a $5,000 flight for these motherfuckers. Yo, he's like the pilots be getting paid out the ass for them little flights. And then you just chill where they at for the evening for a couple hours, and then especially if they flying right back, and it's like shit. That shit is a fucking lucrative ass little business. A lot of people don't even think about. I like you're not wrong, and it's fun, and it's like a craft hobby. Motherfuckers have their own little personal planes. He said there's a big ass black pilot subculture. He say, when I retire, I'm out. You out? What? What that mean? What that mean, P? You out? Where you going? You going to Mars with Musk and Bezos and them? You out? You out? Where? What you doing? This is my retirement right here. This is how I foresee my retirement. Just being able to paint all day. You know what I'm saying? If I have enough income from art and rental properties and investments, that I can just sit around and do this, I'm good with that. And then I don't gotta do all the other shit, cause if my homie get his pilot license, I can just fly around with his ass like, yo, cuz, what's good, man? And just hitch a ride with you. That's why I be trying to fuck with all the people who do something. If you don't do nothing, I can't really associate. But if you do something, cause I may need something from you. Now my man Puff be spitting all the cyber game. Cause I know if I ever need any kind of inquiries like that, I know people who know something about it. You know what I'm saying, one of my homies, electrician, man. Uh, I know one CIA agent and I know one FBI agent. The CIA agent, he don't talk too much. I ain't gonna lie. He don't like saying nothing, which is that should be pissing me off. FBI agent, he say shit like this motherfucker speaking metaphors and shit. Then I know that my cop buddy, he about to be a detective. I know some psychiatrists, a couple of judges, the mayor. I mean, you just gotta know people doing stuff, man. Cause you might have a question that you can't answer, and that you probably can't Google. You have a question that needs like life experience behind the answer. And so if you only know drug dealers, but you trying to start a business and want to figure out if an EIN number, a sole proprietorship, or LLC is the right way to go, you need somebody to talk to about that shit. And you ain't got the right people around you to give you the game for free. You say I ain't trying to see nobody. I see too many people already. Ain't that another truth? Sometimes dipping off into solitude, that should be the best way. Dipping off into solitude. And the only thing I need is a fresh pack of cigarettes. Alright. Oh man. The seating pad feel good, but like that shit, I don't know. After I get out of here, I am gonna go do a bunch of more stretches. Professor Puff, don't ever sleep on him. I'm telling you now. He been working on that book longer than Dr. Dre been working on that last album, but I ain't gonna call him out no more. I ain't gonna call him out no more. I ain't gonna call him out no more. Nah, I'm fucking with you. Contrast. Let's heighten the contrast here, people. Everything seems to be the same tone. I mean, if you like it like that, that's fine. But I like seeing a little more contrast, especially in the fabric. It makes the folds and creases look real. I'm gonna dip into this linseed oil, try to get this blue a little smoother, just like that. A more inky consistency, since we're gonna do a lot of blending in this section in a second right here. I don't need the paint to be fat on here. I don't need it to be fat at all. It can be nice and lean. Alright, so that's a bunch of dark blue. We're going to take some of this titanium white, mixing it with some of this ivory black. Now, I didn't clean off this brush, so it still has a good bit of that blue in there. So, essentially, I'm trying to make a bluish gray, a dark blue gray, to make a little accent here in this fabric. It might be a little bit too light, and it's all good though if it's too light. Looking for once again, just the contrast. You know, if the tone and contrast can align, then everything else will look pretty natural. It'll all look okay, you know. So maybe like that, and a lighter color. I want to add one more light streak here before I start blending. Not too light. It doesn't need to be like a bright white, but like a very dull version of that gray. Oh, and all of this is wet. Do I have to pull out my stick? I might have to. Stick! Uh-oh. I might have to pull out the stick real quick. So I'm not transferring paint from hither to thither. Thither to hither. What? How? What? Hither? Thither? Never mind. All right, and sometimes just the littlest stuff just makes a big difference for me, at least. Oh, are we not getting all of that on the Instagram? So here, I just want to bring this white highlight down, and it's like I said, it's not a super bright white highlight. It's actually more of a dull blue gray, but just bringing this part right here and extending this down. To there, we're gonna bring this and do the Y junction here, and that's gonna connect there, and then right back here we're gonna do one more there, and here, and just a little bit of highlights, especially when the contrast is really nice. Got that good deep contrast going on. So I want to find a decent blender. It's a blender from the Sender. All right. I don't think that's enough actually. I'm gonna add a little more here. Yo, Sketch. You have a mall stick, right? You ever use a mall stick? I think you used one in that last paint. Or am I tripping? I might be tripping. Did I ever see you use one of these sticks? Added a little more Prussian blue towards the center. So this is these blues are cobalt blue, French ultramarine blue, and Prussian blue. Is that not? That's not cobalt. That's cerulean blue. I tend to use the same colors a lot. I keep thinking about adding like some different blues to my uh, arsenal because sometimes I don't know. I be wanting just a different tone, and it seems like it's hard to blend with what I've been working with. So I think I'll have to just expand on my palette. Yeah, Professor Puff is a cybersecurity uh, expert over here, man. You know what I'm saying? I just want to know. Hey, man, I just want to know: is Trump a Russian plant or not? Come on, man. Use your cyber super hacker class A skills. Get on the deep dark black web and see what they saying, man. Y'all seen them Ukrainian soldiers burn a fucking a poster of Trump, yo? They burnt that shit, yo, and posted the video. Not just like somebody like they did it and somebody saw him do it, was like, ooh, I'm telling. Like, nah, they did it purposely on the video. Like, yo, President Trump, yo, fuck you, nigga. Yo, did the stream end again? Yo, my Instagram stream ended again, bro. That's why I stopped with the Instagram, man. This shit don't, it only give you an hour at a time. That's wild. It only gives you an hour at a time. Alright, I get an Instagram. I'm about to get up out of here anyway. I want to keep shutting my damn stream down. He said, I did see that. It was all a psyop, nigga. The whole thing was a psychological operation in order to persuade the American government in a certain manner, saying that Trump was Russian collusion, when in actuality, let me start right there. Like I say, yo, Instagram, YouTube, man, I don't know what the fuck talk about. Even my viewers, they don't know what the hell they talking about neither, man. We making all this shit up, bro. This shit is for entertainment purposes only. We are all actors, and this is all scripted. Do not believe anything we say. We are not giving out any type of advice, whether it be political, scientific, medical, religious, or otherwise. If you think anything we say may be true, I would advise you to do your own research because we are not professionals in any field. But my man say, you know what I'm saying? My man say that shit was a psyop, nigga. Goddamn, you know what I'm saying? COINTELPRO, goddamn it. Goddamn. False flags and all that shit, bro. Y'all ain't want me to go on my Trump rant. I don't care how much I hate that dude. you just gotta think something is weird how they bullying the hell out of his ass, yo. If you don't find that weird, then you the problem. Cause you not thinking critically. I ain't never seen nobody get bullied like that, bro. Nobody. And anybody who ever played any of these political games can get, man, you can do a deep dive and find just as much shit, or if not more heinous, disgraceful shit than what you finding on Trump. Nobody, but that's anybody. How you fucked a porn star, bitch? Drake got a baby from a porn star. So the fuck what? That's what famous men with money and power do. They fuck porn bitches. And so like if you can't see why, like, why are they trying to hate on this man so fucking hard? There's something about that. And once again, I don't vote. I don't even plan on voting this time around either. You know why? Because I don't think Robert F. Kennedy is going to get the nominee. That's the guy that I would give my vote to. I don't think he's going to make it all the way. So now we just stuck right here again. That shit is so fucking weird. Alright, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I'm telling you right now, man. I'm telling everybody. I hope my friends listening. If y'all vote this year, if you decide to vote this year, and you vote Biden back in office, don't talk to me no more. If you go to vote and you vote Biden, if you try to vote Biden back into office, don't talk to me no more. And I have never ever ended friendship over political ideologies, but I think it's time. I think it's time. I know we're not always going to see eye to eye, and we shouldn't. We shouldn't. It'd be a boring world if everybody always agreed on the same thing. That is so fucking dumb. And I really do get along with people who I have less things in common with. I like learning stuff from new people. I like people being different. Once again, that's how I learn more shit. Like, if you're into all the stuff that I'm into, I'm not going to learn anything from you at all, and I'm not going to grow as a person. We're not going to have any kind of thought-provoking or insightful conversations that spark my imagination and creativity to learn a new subject or delve into a topic that I've never really considered before, because I was talking to somebody who's had a different life experience, who've had different hobbies and a different way of growing up and a different religious background, and so they've had very, very different experiences than I've had. And we may not agree on a lot of things, but I can still learn a lot from that person. And so disagreeing with people is like one of the fundamental things that I accept about just being human. We're all not going to be the same, and that's one of the most beautiful qualities about just having relationships and meeting, especially when it's new people, because you get to, once again, learn new stuff. But I think at this point in my life, like, if we can't agree, if we all can't agree that Biden is not good for this country, then I don't think we need to talk about anything else. I vote for Cornel West. Hey, whoever it is, man. Sleepy Joe, man. He's done a lot. He's done whatever his handlers has told him to do. You know? Who you voted for? I voted for Biden. Look, delete, block, delete, block. Why? Why? Because you can't explain. Most people can't explain why they would do such a thing. Well, he's you know what their answer is? He's not Trump. Well, vote for Cornel West or vote for goddamn uh Junior, Kennedy Jr., man. Like, there's other people to vote for. More smarter, capable people. That's my thing. Like, this dude is, man, look, man. This motherfucker 177 years old. Go sit down. Once again, you wouldn't allow anyone of his age to do anything else for you at all. At all, bro. If you called a Uber and you some motherfucking 86-year-old motherfucker pulls up as your Uber driver and you got to get on the highway and make it to the airport and you only have 15 minutes. Man, look, you're not going to feel comfortable with that shit, bro. If you go on a construction site and we're breaking ground for the foundation of a new apartment complex and the crane operator, I mean the backhoe operator, is a 86-year-old motherfucker out here trying to operate a piece of heavy equipment, you're gonna look at this motherfucker like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Anything else, anything. If he had any other job position, motherfuckers would look at him like he's fucking crazy. America is totally fixed, bro. Exactly. You can't tell me this motherfucker is running the damn country, but you wouldn't trust him to do anything else. You wouldn't trust this motherfucker to goddamn fix your fucking plumbing. Swear to God. Once again, think of the scenario. You call a plumber and this motherfucker shows up. Bitch, no. What are you doing, old man? Why are you even still working at all? At all. You're 80 something. I mean, if you've worked any in your life, you should be able to retire by now, right? You don't want to retire. No, you like being stressed the fuck out and jet set all fucking day, sleeping here, sleeping there, this country, that country. That's what you like doing at 80 something fucking years old. Always in front of the camera, always putting on fucking makeup, always having someone pick your fucking clothes out and shit for you. No, old man. Go sit down. Enjoy yourself. Go somewhere. Go pick out your own clothes and go sit by the lake. Or get on the boat and paddle out for a little bit. Go chill with your grandkids and take them to see a fucking movie. Or to a ballet or a opera, whatever. Do other shit. Nigga. Not run the country. Because you're not good at it. He could barely move. I felt bad for him, but he was still doing it. And the last time I was in a factory, man, there was this one dude. He was just in his late 60s at the time. He was like 64, 65, well, mid 60s. And he was a smaller guy, and it's just like, dude, hey, can't you retire soon? Like, yeah, I could take early. But it's just like, why is you? And we in the factory, man, and we was doing hard work, bro. Why is you in here still even working, man? You're with your frail ass. Go sit down somewhere, bro. Motherfuckers hate the. That's because people identify themselves with their job or their career way more intensely than they should. And if you don't have a a personal passion outside of the way you make your money, unless your personal passion is the way you make your money, like I'm trying to do, then people feel like when they don't work, then they don't have nothing else. You know, they would just sit around and do nothing. And I think that's why a lot of people, a lot of older people from the previous generation don't mind working until they're fucking 70 years old or some shit. Because if they stop, it's like, well, what do I want to do? Man, do some woodworking or some build a machine shop in your garage, or I don't know, something. Mm. My uncle's been retired for a long time, but he loves working with wood. He has a whole fucking wood shop, and he loves to cook. So he does that. He cooks and he builds shit out of wood. Like, he's an artisan. He's a craftsman. He's an artist. You know. But if people can't find that shit outside of their job, they're very, very reluctant to leave their job. They'll say, if I don't work, then what do I do? I don't know. That's a good question. If you didn't have to work, what would you do? Once again, yeah, my answer is sitting right here, bro. If I didn't have to work, what would I do? I think I'd be out taking pictures and painting all the time, playing video games all the time. Same shit that I do when I'm not at work. Mm-hmm. When you have more security fighting college students, then the board and then everywhere is talking about something is wrong. Those kids are going to be the ones running the economy. This is fucking true. Yes. Gotta have a sense of purpose or why keep going. Yeah, but this is all these college riots are not anything new. You know what I'm saying? But then at the same time, the way that the cultural agenda has been pushed forward for the last 25 years, a lot of these college kids are indoctrinated in a certain way, anyhow. You know, so one side or the other, do these kids really have a deep understanding of the socio-economic and political issues that's going on over there between Palestine and Israel? Because most of us actually don't. Most of us really don't get how deep this shit is. You know? And my whole thing is it comes back to the money for me. We send too much of our money over there to Israel every year. Every year we send these motherfuckers $10,000 or $15,000. Instagram. This stream is for entertainment purposes only. This is for entertainment purposes only. I am not a professional and I am not giving out any kind of advice at all, whether it be medical, political, health, or scientific. I don't give out any advice because I'm not a professional. I don't have any degrees or certifications. So if you think anything I say may be true, I would advise you to do your own research and figure things out for yourself, because I have no clue as to what I'm talking about. Why? Because I'm just doing this for fun. And this is for entertainment purposes only. But my thing is the money. Why we send these motherfuckers so much goddamn money every goddamn year? We send these bitches $10-15 billion a year. And we've been doing this for 40 years. You know, why are we one of their biggest funders? But y'all can't get reparations or not. Wait a minute. The housing market crash and the banker bailout of '08, y'all spent trillions and trillions of dollars on that shit. You fought a goddamn war in Afghanistan and Iraq for 20 something years, and y'all spent trillions of dollars on that shit. and then you've been sending Israel fucking billions of dollars each year, and that shit then mount up to some trillions, and then in the past couple of years you done sent $163 billion to Ukraine, and it's like, so you telling me in the last 20 years y'all done found motherfucking 6, 7, 8, $9 trillion to give to everybody else, but you still couldn't give niggas in America reparations? Man, make it make sense sometimes, man. Y'all gotta make it make sense. Well, we can't find the money for reparations. Where would the money for the same place y'all get all this money for all these goddamn fraudulent, fragrantized wars from? Give me some of that money. Give me some of that war money. How about you sit the troops down for a couple years and give us the fucking money instead of sending money over here to these countries that don't give a shit about us any goddamn way? These not Americans. That's my only thing about the whole shit, man. You know, it's the money. It's the money thing for me. I got potholes right outside my house, man. My street all fucked up, man. What you doing with my tax dollars, man? I pay taxes, man. Where all our money go? Where the money be going, man? Huh? You need the priorities, yo. Priorities. You got to prioritize your priorities. You know what priorities are, man? American interests. And we have to protect that at all costs. What's American interest? Anything we decide it may be. Wherever there's natural resources, of course, we're interested in that. And we're going to take advantage. Priorities. Our prime directive is control. Mass control on a mass scale. Yeah, I ain't gonna be sitting here too much longer. I'm already hungry again too. Damn, what time is it? It ain't even 10 o'clock yet. But yeah, I ain't had nothing but some oatmeal. All right, guys. How about we do this? We about to wrap up this thing, and I'm going downstairs, and I'm about to hop in the game chair. Like I say, not because I want to. I really don't. I really want to stay up here and keep painting. But like I say, I'm hungry again already, and once again, man, this chair is not the greatest. I definitely may like once my back is a little better. If whenever I feel like I can carry something up 3 flights of stairs, I'm definitely gonna bring that other chair from downstairs and just bring that up here. I thought about doing it a while ago, and then I just always think, well, this chair isn't great, but it's not terrible. Like I can always endure this chair, and so I was like, well, fuck it, I just and never really felt like carrying the chair up here, but now I definitely got to swap this chair out. Because if I'm going to be feeling like this on and off for the next couple of weeks or months or whatever, I need to be a little more comfortable sitting up here than I am now. Like I said, I've been trying for the past couple of weeks, and I thought that maybe like, oh, I'll bounce back. No, this shit is taking forever. Like I said, when it first happened several years ago, I'm trying to remember. I keep thinking about that day and that period, but it seemed like I was only down for like a couple of days, if I can remember correctly. Like it was like 2-3 days. My back was hurting. The first day was absolutely the worst, where I could barely walk that first day. I ain't gonna lie, yo. I thought I was dying. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Is my ass falling off? You know how somebody say I'll beat your ass off or some shit? Like is my back falling out? Like am I disintegrating? Am I gonna spontaneously combust or something? I ain't know what the fuck. Like what the fuck? And then a few days after that, I think I was back fine. But then I definitely went to the doctor though. I remember that. It was bad enough for me to go to the doctor. But now this time I'm going on the third week. So this is 2 Mondays ago. And like what the fuck, man? My shit, it kind of still feels just as bad. Like I say, when I get stretches in the morning and loosen up a little bit, and after my chiropractic sessions, I be feeling okay. Not 100%, but like when I get stiff like this, it's just like, what the fuck, bro? Once again, is did I crack my spleen? I feel like I'm losing body parts or something. Mm. It ain't good, man. It ain't good. Oh, my controller's about to die. It's all good. I have one of these downstairs. Matter of fact, I might go try to turn my shit on now. Yeah, somebody let me borrow one. And I keep forgetting to hook that shit up. We don't wanna hear you say nigga no more. Cause we don't wanna hear you say nigga no more. Alright, I'm gonna try to blend some of this. I gotta get up. I gotta at least stand. This is rough right now. Damn. Alright. We got a good little bit done. We got a little bit done. I was gonna say we got a good bit done, but we did get a little bit done. For the almost 3 hours that we were in here. Oh shit, I can't leave it like that. Motherfucker. You dumbass. Oh. I hate when I be bouncing around from section to section on the paint like that and then forget a part that I wanted to actually finish. So let's pull these brushes back out. Maybe I can use this one. So this collar, I started trying to. I got so much thinner on this damn brush now. Shit. So now, do you think that Drake will ever say nigger again without getting flashback? I mean, without getting backlash? They got Drake saying something about he was talking about another artist or something. He was like, yeah, he that nigga, but he didn't say Nigga or AH. He said Nigger, and you can tell like he really didn't mean anything by it, but you can also tell that he's so removed from the culture that, bro, you're old enough to be able to know the different ways to say it, and he couldn't distinguish like the different ways to say the N word, and he said it the wrong way. And that's probably because that's the only way you've ever heard it. You know that we say it as a slang and sometimes a term of endearment, but you just enunciated it so wrong because you're trying to speak so proper and everything, and it's just like, you butchered that and you told on yourself at the same time. Like, man, I didn't even know anything about this dude. I really didn't. I'm not gonna lie, yo. One of my homies, he was a Drake fan, and I'm not gonna call his name, but like when Drake first came out, I can remember this dude trying to get me on Drake, yo. He was like, "Oh, check out this track," and I listened. I was like, "I don't like that shit." He was like, "Oh, well, listen to this," and I was like, "Yeah, no, I'm good." And yo, back in the day, he would post like on social media, post like Drake songs and shit like that, and I just told him way back when I was like, bro, I fucking how do you like this dude, yo? This light skinned pretty Canadian actor, this who you listening to? I was like ragging this nigga for that shit. Like, you listen to Drake, nigga. He was like, nah, nigga, like, man, you gotta listen, bro. Drake got bars, bro. Drake, man, like this bars and this beats. I'm like, bro, you listen to Drake, nigga. Yeah, I used to kill him for that shit, yo. Once again, to this day, I've never bought a Drake album. I've never streamed or downloaded a Drake album. I couldn't call, like, Hotline Bling. I was going to lie. I could say I couldn't even call one Drake song, but I do know the title, Hotline Bling. Hotline Bling. Then see, that's what he's known for. That's when I think of Drake. That's what pops out in my mind. You're not gangsta, bro. And then I do have the one song downloaded on my playlist because it has J. Cole on it. I'm not listening to you, and it's like you just happen to be on the J. Cole track, nigga. That's like when I was still really big into Kanye West. I'm not a Jay Z fan, but I got that Watch the Throne album because it was a Jay Z and Kanye West album. I'm not just gonna buy a Jay Z album. I got that one because my man Yeezy was on that shit, so I was like, definitely gotta check this out. And they had some good tracks on there together, yo. Not even gonna lie. And there was like two on that whole album. There's like a couple of Jay Z verses, like one or two verses that I was really feeling on that shit. But other than that, I don't know. I really listened to that album for Kanye. And so like now that I do have those Drake songs on there, just like I'm not listening to that shit for Drake though. So like I don't know, man. We don't wanna hear you say nigga no more. I bet is you in your diss track, nigga. When you come back and diss K Dot, you gotta say the N word, bro. Now you it's almost like you have to say it now, nigga. You got to. He really think hold up. They really think it's a difference between A and ER? It is, man. Nig and nig He say do the A in the South and watch what happens. Set him up for failure. Well, because it is a difference when it's coming from, skin folk. You know what I'm saying? Skin folk supposed to be able to say it. But that's the thing, like, I don't know why I thought he was skin folk for some reason. And now once like I say, I didn't know nothing about this dude until all this beef and shit. Now all these little like clips of his old TV show start coming out, which I've never watched, of course. And then I knew he was on some show called Degrassi, whatever. And now you see the character that he played and how he looked all goofy and shit as a kid, and just like, okay, that was Drake. And then like there was this other clip that came out. He was doing an interview talking about how Jewish he is. And he had a bar mitzvah and he went to like an all Jewish school, and I'm like, wait, this dude not black? Wait a minute. How you I don't know. I don't know. I assumed he was like I really thought Drake was mixed. He's mixed, right? What is he? I still don't know. I still don't really know, but after that one clip I saw where he talking about he's hella Jewish, I'm like, bro, so you're not even mixed? I thought you were biracial, or I don't even know what his ethnicity is. You know what I'm saying? But then at the same time, you got certain levels of shit, and then at the same time, like your lifestyle and your upbringing, a lot of that shit play a factor into if you invited to the cookout or not. You know what I'm saying? Cause they some people who all the way skin folk, and you still can't come, nigga. You still ain't invited to the skin folk. You're an Oreo. You're a coconut. No Oreos and coconuts over here. You know what I'm saying? But that's the same thing with some biracial people. Yeah, you biracial, but you know what? I still don't feel comfortable with you saying it. But my dad, yeah, I know your dad, yeah, I know. But you can't. So now, we don't want to hear you say nigga no more. I'm just waiting. You know what? This is the thing too. I have listened to such little Drake music. I don't even know if I've ever heard him say nigga. Like on that last shit with him and J. Cole, did he say nigga on there? I'm not sure. I gotta go back and listen to that track again. Did you say nigga on that shit, bro? Cause K Dot told you already. He said, hey man, I don't wanna hear you say that shit. If you Jewish. Like you said you were in that interview, saying you super Jewish. Oh, people don't realize how Jewish I am. I'm so Jewish, bro. I went to an all schools Jew, all Jewish school. I had a bar mitzvah. Really? Hmm. Interesting. This is, yeah, it's not gonna make my life better one way or the other, knowing all this celebrity gossip and shit. But it is interesting. I'll tell you that. Learning about the culture vultures. That shit is interesting as fuck, bro. Now I gotta pull this shit on my homie and be like, yo, you got brainwashed by Drake back in the day, huh? And I told you that shit was whack, not listen to that nigga. But you was like, he got bars. I bet you still think he got bars now, bro? You think he still got bars now, broski? Bro? Daylight, they say Daylight done goddamn dropped the diss track on this nigga. Daylight was this ghostwriter. Now I know who Daylight is. He a battle rapper. But I didn't know that he was Drake's or one of Drake's ghostwriters. And then wait a minute, that's crazy. Cause J. Cole just had Daylight on one of his tracks. Wait a minute, so Daylight is a ghostwriter for Drake. And then you have him on a track on the album where you're dissing K Dot. And then Daylight turns around and disses Drake himself. What a tangled web we weave. And they talking about J. Cole and fell back from the whole shit. Nigga, you dropped the whole album, bro. you did the most. I hope you fall back. You already did. You've done the most, bro. This man done dropped a whole fucking surprise album. And said I can drop 2 classics right now. Mm. See, I only listened to his first 2 and left the last one. Nah, I can. I clearly remember the summer. I can't think of what year it was, but like when he first came out, and I mean everybody was on Drake, and it was like, yo, that mixtape, yo, that shit is fucking crazy, son. And I was like, what mixtape? Oh, he put out a mixtape, like last year or something. I was like, nah, yeah, I missed that. But they said his mixtape was just like K Dot's Section 80. It's like that shit was like a dope ass album, nigga. Like this ain't just no your average mixtape a nigga dropping. It's like, yo, this shit was fire, son. And even though motherfuckers had it so hyped like that, I still never tried to find that shit and play that shit, bro. I was like, alright. From where? Canada. I'm good. Only Canadian I listen to is Cannabis. And he kind of let me down a little bit. So. And then there was the only other Canadian guy I listened to is John LaJoie. But you'll never hear about how great John LaJoie is. Nobody will talk about the greatness of John LaJoie. Alright, this is the last brushstroke for real. I keep saying that shit, but I can't hardly take it no more. And like I said, I'm hungry as fuck again too. Alright, so we about to scoot my ass downstairs. What do you guys think though? Is it coming along nicely? Oh, I really just wanted to kind of blend I just wanted to blend that. Oh my god, that collar! I can't hardly think. You know my shit hurting so bad right now. Niggas at right brain. Got my damn brain in the fog. Oh shit, man. Oh, don't break stuff. Don't smash the lights. Don't smash the lights. Just smash the lights. Yeah, her jacket, her lab coat is starting to look official. So next we're just gonna work on this and her hair. And I want to kind of straighten that out a little bit. That curve right there. Like I said, it ain't got to be straight. It just got to look straight. And we can look right there and we can see that doesn't even look straight. So if we can straighten this curve out a little bit, I may add like a little more holograms here. And then the reflections from these holograms are going to be on this part of the table. So you'll see like some streaks of reflections in there. And then that's it. And this little, I gotta paint that little part right there. Didn't get painted for some reason. So a little bit here around this window. Tighten up some of these lines. Maybe fill this in one more time. Like I say, work on her headband and her hair. And a little bit down here. And then we're done. Mos Def said in an interview, Drake music is what you listen to while you're shopping in Target. I remember that, yo, that shit killed me. It was like, Drake is pop. Drake is like, if you're shopping at Target, that's where I imagine hearing Drake's music. It's very consumer friendly. But is it of substance? Is it going to start a revolution? No, of course not. We all know that. We all know. That's where Kendrick says, I make music that electrify them. You make music that pacify them. You're not trying to do shit, nigga. You're not no revolutionary. Once again, you're not even really for the culture, nigga. Not being able to bend over is the worst thing in the world. I hate this. I hate it so much. Alright, so I'm about to take my ass. We got 3 hours on the counter up here, so I'll say that I painted for maybe an hour out of the 3 that I've been up here. Probably got a good solid hour of painting in, but the pieces coming along, we made some progress. We did something. You know what I'm saying? Drake would never bother Yasin, but you already know that, man. You already know that. And for real, I inherit the beef. I'm about to go get on some Call of Duty, man. And it's cold. I got some chili. I got a little bit of chili left in there. I think I'm about to fix me a bowl of chili to try to knock some of this chill out my bones. All right, that's off. This heater is on. I remember one day last week, I came home from work and I came up in here. It was hot as shit. I'm like, why is it so hot? And I had left the heater on all fucking night. All right. That's off. That's off. The heater's off. That light is off. My brushes are not clean. None of them. Look at there. The whole thing of them still sitting right in the fucking thinner. Walk out like a goddamn amateur and leave all these brushes sitting in here. That would have been pretty terrible if I came back tomorrow and all these brushes were still in there. Alright, we got that clean. Like I said, I might grab Helldivers. Yo, you wanna do that real quick? Yes sir. Let's do Helldivers instead of Call of Duty. And I'll stream that shit, bro. Log on now. Cause as soon as I go downstairs, I'm about to turn the PlayStation on, bro. So yeah, let's play Helldivers for a minute. I've been dying to play this game with somebody. Alright guys, hey, catch me and P on Helldivers 2. You about to load up right now and play the game for a little bit. We'll catch y'all downstairs. Peace.